Thank you very much, His Excellency Minister of Europe and Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Albania, Excellencies, distinguished participants. Please allow me to begin by conveying Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri's sincerest wishes for the success of this current ministerial meeting, and he is unfortunately not able to participate in person due to unavoidable previous commitments. At the outset, and after congratulating the Albanian chairmanship for their astute leadership for the OSCE during a particularly challenging period, I would like to highlight several general elements which drive Egypt's relationship with the OSCE. Egypt firmly believes that there is immense potential that could be realized by reinforcing OSCE Mediterranean partnership. The mutual challenges are abundant. This necessitates that our partnership rise to these challenges, of which I will highlight just a few. Tackling the root causes of insecurity, countering terrorism, reversing climate change, and coping with its ramifications, combating human trafficking, and ending intolerance. Another reason to enforce our partnership is the plethora of the common benefits of that partnership. We firmly believe that the Mediterranean does not divide us, but rather unites us. It is therefore incumbent on all of us to continue our work in the areas of economic cooperation in various fields. We also believe that an important step in accelerating attainment of the aforementioned common goals is to develop further the general framework of our partnership by expanding meetings in the fields that require more cooperation and simultaneously nourishing healthy political dialogue on issues of mutual concern while respecting the vital principle of non-interference in the internal matter of states, as well as enhancing activities in the field of economic and environmental cooperation, considering that these areas have a great impact on our mutual security and well-being of our people. Egypt, a country that suffers from acute water scarcity, is particularly keen to enhance environmental cooperation with our partners, bearing in mind the repercussions of the Ethiopian Renaissance Dam and its negative impact on Egypt, to which Egypt reiterates its wish to resolve through negotiations leading to a legally binding agreement. Complicating our cooperation is, of course, the COVID-19 epidemic. Despite the epidemic's severe impacts on all our facets of life in our states, COVID-19 has amply illustrated that international cooperation is necessary to overcome the challenges of this day and age, including the equitable and fair distribution of vaccines to all countries in accordance with the saying, no one is safe unless everyone is safe. It would be amiss at this important meeting not to point out that unfortunately, terrorism and extremism remain two of the most serious challenges facing us, including the recent heinous attacks in Europe. As states that have borne a large part of the brunt of this, the curse believe that there is simply no alternative to a comprehensive strategy that combines security measures with economic and social development. Equally important is a zero-tolerance approach to states and other actors that finance, arm, train, or provide any other form of support to terrorists. The ideological aspect of the confrontation with terrorism also cannot be ignored, and Egypt has been at the forefront of regional efforts to promote the values of moderation, tolerance, diversity, and respect for others' beliefs. Excellencies, distinguished participants, Egypt has long been a staunch supporter for the principle of inclusion of women in all facets of life and conflict resolution. In 2017, President al-Sisi was one of the pioneer world leaders to respond to the Circle Leadership initiative on combating sexual abuse and trafficking of women during armed conflict. Furthermore, last year, UN Women praised the decision of the government of Egypt to develop the country's first national action plan on UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace, and security. Concerning security, Egypt has actively participated over the past years in several conferences, workshops, and seminars within the OSCE dealing with combating terrorism, human trafficking, and illegal immigration. Egypt is also concerned with threats of cybersecurity within the framework of its steadfast efforts in the use of information and communication technology to further developmental goals. Since the African continent is considered an extension of European security, I would like to express Egypt's desire to initiate trilateral cooperation between Egypt, African countries, and OSCE through Egyptian institutions such as the Egyptian Agency for Development and the Cairo International Center for Conflict Resolution, among others, that have experience in African affairs. Under this trilateral cooperation, programs can include capacity building, peace building, illegal immigration, and countering transnational organized crime. In conclusion, allow me to once again to express our sincerest hope for the success of the 27th Ministerial Council and to reiterate Egypt's steadfast commitment to the OSCE Mediterranean Partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you.